Hello viewers, so welcome to my YouTube channel. In this episode today, I brought the good news for you. For those that want to come into Canada, especially you want to migrate into Alberta, there's a new pilot program that has recently been created by the province of Alberta that is driven towards tech workers. That's what I'll be telling you about this in this episode. So you want to hang on tight, stay tuned, grab a water because I'll be dissecting this information for you in this episode. Alright viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I still remain my humble self, MC Bernardino. This is Canada Reality, where I dish out content for those that are in Canada and those that are aspiring to migrate into Canada. Is this your first time on this YouTube channel? Please click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be among the first to get it. And please endeavor to follow us on our social media handles, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, because sometimes we don't make videos, we always update you on those platforms. Alright, so let's begin the subject of discuss. Alright, so just like I told you that this is a new program that was created by Alberta, which is one of the provinces here in Canada. So the program they gave us an hint in December, and as of January 13 they've started receiving application for this program, and it is the accelerated tech pathway. So it's a pathway, it's driven towards those, it's an accelerated program because they want to make sure that you can get your permanent resident as fast as possible. Under 6 months you should get your PR through this pathway, through this tech pathway. So in this video I'll be telling you more about this program, and I'll be telling you what are the eligibility criteria and how can you apply for this particular program that I'm talking about. Under this particular program, tech workers from inside Canada and those that are outside Canada, they can become permanent residents here in Canada through this Alberta immigration pathway, tech pathway. You can become a PR under 6 months. So let's talk about what are the steps involved in order for you to qualify for this particular program. First and first, you need to have an active express entry profile. You need to have an express entry profile. You need to be in the federal pool, and you need to have an active profile either for CEC, Canadian Experience Class, for those that are in Canada, Federal Skilled Workers for those that are outside, Federal Skilled Trade for those that are outside. You need to have an active express entry profile, and the minimum score you need to have is 300 in order for you to qualify for this program. Also, another thing again you need to have is that you need to have a valid job offer from an employer right in Alberta. So you need to have an active job offer from an employer here in Alberta. So that means that for those that are in Canada already and are in Alberta, you can actually just, if you're not in Alberta, you can just go to that province and get an employment, get a job in Alberta, and you'll be fine. Even if you're in Canada, you're not in Alberta, you can actually start applying from whatever province you are, but you need to have a valid job offer in Alberta. The next thing is, even if you are not in Canada, if you're outside Canada, you can start looking for jobs that are tech driven, that are under the job in demand that I'll be telling you later in this video. You need to start applying for those jobs because you need a valid job offer in order for you to qualify for this accelerated pathway. So once you meet this criteria that you have a job offer, you have an active express entry profile. So what you need to do, you need to apply for the pathway, for this tech pathway, and it is only Alberta Immigration Provincial Nominee, the government of Alberta, that will determine the eligibility of applicants. So if they deem you fit and you are qualified based on the criteria they've set, if you meet it, then additional 600 points will be added into your federal express entry. So don't forget the minimum score you need to have to apply for this in the federal pool is 300. So by the time you meet this criteria, they would now send you an invitation. Once you accept it, you get additional 600, and that will skyrocket your points to 900, and with that you should be fine. So you might want to ask, why was this program created? This program is actually driven to encourage tech workers in Alberta. There are over 3,000 tech companies in Alberta. So Alberta is trying to increase the workers. That's why they decided to create these pathways for those that are in Canada and those that are outside Canada. Tech in Alberta has been going, in the last 7 years, it has been going at a very tremendous rate, and the government is actually looking on building on that legacy. That was why they created this pathway, so that under 6 months, it's an accelerated program. Under 6 months, applicants can become a permanent resident, as again you having to wait for 9 months in order for you to get your PR. Okay, so now let's look at the eligibility occupation. So what are the jobs that qualifies you for this program? What are the jobs that are in demand that they are looking for under this tech pilot program that I've just told you about, the accelerated program? So let's look at this job. So senior managers, financial communication and other business services, human resource managers, telecommunication careers managers, engineering managers, architecture and science managers, computer and information system managers, managers publishing motion pictures, broadcasting, performing arts, corporate sales managers, professionals occupation in advertising, marketing, public relations, human resource professionals, human resource recruitment officers, civil engineers, mechanical engineers, electrical and electronics engineer, computer engineering except software engineering and designer, mathematicians, statisticians and actuaries, information system analysts and consultants, database analysts and data administrators, software engineers and designers, computer programmers and interactive media developers, web designers and developers, biological technologists and technicians, mechanical engineering technologists and technicians. So these are the jobs that qualifies you under this pathway. So once again, if you meet this criteria that I just mentioned, ainp, that's on Alberta immigration nominee program, they will send you an invitation to apply if you meet the criteria. Please note that without them sending you an invitation to apply, sending you an email for you to apply, you can't apply. So they have to send you an email inviting you to apply before you can actually do that. Something again you need to know is that once they send you this email inviting you to apply, you have 30 days in order for you to accept and apply right away. So you have 30 days in order for basically 1 month in order for you to accept the invite, and likewise get all your documents and submit and apply for this pathway. Alright, so do you have further questions that you need me to answer for you? Please drop it in the comment section, and also I'll be linking in the video description and the website on how you can actually apply for this, where you can actually read more for yourself about this accelerated tech workers program that was recently launched by Alberta, thereby trying to drive more people to come into Alberta, tech workers to come and work in that province and get an accelerated permanent resident without having to wait for the conventional 9 or 1 year, before you can get your PR. So feel free to drop it in the comment section if you have any question, and reach out to me on my social media handles. I will also try as much as possible to answer your questions. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, please hit on the likes button, subscribe if you haven't, and please share this video with whoever you feel will benefit from it. Till I come back to you again with another very useful information, because I know information is key, and that was why I created this platform in the first place. See you in Canada very soon.